Howard Hamilton, attended Wolmer's 1951 to 1957. Was lucky enough to be awarded a Shell Scholarship to the university where I studied botany, zoology and chemistry. Got second-class honours. Because I was on a Shell Scholarship, I naturally gravitated to Shell. I used to work with Shell during the summer holidays. And on graduation in 1957, I went to work with Shell, where I worked with them from 1961 until 1995. And eventually became the general manager and president of Shell. I traveled all over the world on Shell's business, stationed in Venezuela, stationed in the Bahamas for 4 years, stationed in London. And it was for me an experience, almost a university of life, being there with Shell. At all times I still remembered Wolmer's and the glorious days I had at Wolmer's and what Wolmer's did for me in terms of development, etc. And I've tried my best to make a contribution as the years go by. This auditorium has been something that has been in the pipeline ever since I can remember, from my days as the president of the Wolmer's Old Boys Association. Back in 1991 we were talking about an auditorium, and it is to have a proper auditorium for the boys. To be stand up in the sun for morning prayers is something which I find very, very frustrating, and I can imagine the boys feel it very, very difficult out there in the morning. But now, in a couple of months, they'll have their own auditorium where they can be much more comfortable. And again, they're going to be able to play games there, basketball, volleyball, and other indoor sports, badminton, etc. So they have a lot of things to be grateful for in terms of what we've been able to do in putting together that auditorium. And I'm asking all the old boys to make whatever contribution they can make. I gather their bricks for sale for $10,000, which they can also use to perpetuate their name or the name of whoever they want to perpetuate on the wall of the building, and that is an easy way to contribute. It doesn't have to be millions. A brick costs $10,000. You can buy 4 or 5, whatever number you want to buy, and make a contribution that way, right? It's been my pleasure again to be here at Wolmer's with you.